Hello everyone, today I will be sharing to you the 3 aspects of Kapampangan culture. The first aspect of Kapampangan culture is Kapampangans talk loud when they're together. They enjoy listening to themselves and to the sound of their laugh. They love their language and the child's love for his mother, calling it Amano, Sisuan, or Sakol word. They navigate across the crowded room to find anyone speaking in Kapampangan, and when they do, they gush like a long-lost friend. Second aspect is that Kapampangans are proud of their race. Call them conceited, call them ethnocentric, but they sincerely believe that they are the first, the best, and the most in everything. Bravest soldiers, check. First Jesus, check. Best cooks, check. First prettiest woman, check. Longest literary work, first woman author, first vernacular barzal, first novel in English, check. Kapampangans are fiercely patriotic, not to the Filipino nations, but to the Kapampangan nations, which they claim to be the older by 1,000 years, and other Filipinos deny their ethnicity, but Kapampangans will announce it even no one's asking. Third aspect is Kapampangans are offended when they are called dugong aso or dog-blooded. They take it as an attack on their personal integrity and an affront on the memory of their ancestors. Generations of Kapampangans have endured humiliation from people carelessly and even maliciously calling them people.
There are many types of how Kapampangan socialize their groups. It depends on how they socialize, but based on my research on Google, they socialize through games. This game called Salikutan or Garapunan is usually played sunset or night time. To challenge the taya, this game is similar with a hide and seek. The taya needs to utter the chant aloud before he or she starts seeking. Salikutan came from the word salukot or salikot, meaning to hide oneself in English, was interpreted by all elder respondents. While there were 5.68% among the young ones lost their translation and turned into a Tagalog word, taguan.
So let's move on to this. How do the members or the young ones learn about the culture in Kapampangan? So this is it. I'll be talking about the Kapampangan and how they learn about their culture. They learn it by the guidance of their ancestors and parents, by joining every festival that happen and takes place in their area. There are too many festivals in Kapampangan groups, just like Sinukwan Festival, Duman Festival, Dukit Festival, Giant Lantern Festival, Frog Festival, and many more. They learn that every festival in Kapampangan has a deep meaning and how they celebrate it with respect.
The two major challenges of Kapampangan is their identity and language. Because of the Spanish, Kapampangan have been recorded to dominate the civil, religious, and military administration of the islands throughout the Spanish colonial period. They were treated like honorary Spaniards and were granted favors and special privileges usually reserved for the Spanish colonial masters. Historian John A. Larkin, 1972, has noted how the Kapampangan people, despite their small numbers, managed to influence and alter the course of Philippine politics throughout the ages and chose them as the subject of his dissertation on Philippine history. This is further compounded by the fact that the Kapampangan language was for decades suppressed in schools within the Kapampangan homeland. Kapampangan children are penalized every time they spoke their language in the classrooms. As a result, the Philippines has created a generation of demoralized Kapampangan who are ignorant of their history, unmindful of their heritage, and ashamed of their identity. Many Kapampangan speakers have switched to speaking Filipino. Kapampangan parents have for 20 years now been raising their kids to speak Filipino instead of their native Kapampangan language.